What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to EU4 as Austria. Some good news. If you saw in the last episode, I was a bit concerned about the audio. I said I was going to fiddle with some buttons to try and fix it. I fixed them. Must have accidentally turned the recording volume down. I think if you turn it up, it still sounds the same. So I apologise for that for the last episode. But it's back to normal now. I don't know if it was recording at a very low level or just playing back to me at a very low level, because I twitched the playback a tiny little bit and I almost deafened myself with how loud it was. So I think it might have been a mix of both. I think it was recording quieter than normal. For some reason, you can still turn it up just as normal as well. But yeah, just a heads up, if the last episode was a bit quiet, I apologise, but it's fixed for this one, at least by the look of it, so that should be good. And there we go, peaced out Magdeburg. We've got Denmark pretty much wrapped up, so I'm going to go boot them out of my own territory. And good old Utrecht is already on their path to doing that. Not really sure what I'm going to be focusing on doing this episode. Obviously, this war is probably going to be over within the first sort of minute by the look of it. We could probably do a war within the HRE again. It just depends who we've got a truce on. I'll probably be going after the Commonwealth. Actually, we could go after the Commonwealth right now. And Sweden, East Frisia, and Milan would all be down to join. We could do quite an aggressive war up here. Add a bit more of this to our own area. We've got military technology level 25. So I think we're now the world leader for military tech. We're maintaining a 1 tech lead over the Ottomans, which is always good. Can upgrade, I think, to new cannons there. Yep, which is awesome. We'll get those in. I was going to remix the militaries, get the armies. I'll do that in spare time. You don't need to see me do that. I'll remember at some point. For now, they're big enough. They're fine. They're all capable of looking after themselves. Oh, there is actually another 40 stack over there. Wow. You can come back. But yeah, we're at pretty much full manpower. It's just a bit below. So obviously we just took some attrition and stuff. 91% war score. Utrecht has finished off all these things for me. So it should be over pretty soon. And we can finish economic ideas, which will increase production efficiency by 10%. We unlocked a ton of policies. I never really used the policies. Is there any missions we've completed? Italian ambition. Oh, we need to complete secure Croatia. What do you need to have that? Let's have a look at some of these missions, actually. I'll fight those guys, don't worry. Oh, wow, look at... Wait, what? Oh, no. Okay, mine are down here. I thought for a minute that they'd popped up in a different spot. Should we go for Revolutionary Austria? I don't think so. It is kind of cool, but I don't want to risk anything here. It's going fine. We have Spain. We have Savoy now as a vassal, which is great. They've joined the club, which probably annoyed France, because obviously that Savoy was a French ally, so we stole them away in our little political battle. The battles have been far more physical out on the east, and wow, Sweden just took almost everything off Denmark. I don't know exactly what they need, although I've done it. I should remember. Yeah, I don't know what exactly they need to form. Okay, so the Commonwealth just about got an heir in time, but they now need another one. Sweden, sorry, I don't know what they need to form exactly. To form Scandinavia, I've done it. I can't remember what the exact requirements are. There's a good chance it could happen, very soon as they've cored everything, which is pretty cool. We'll be allied to them either way. As far as I think, did I actually form Scandinavia? I think someone told me, I can't remember. I think I did it at the end just to say I've done it. But I think most of the game I stayed as Sweden because I was told their idea groups are stronger. So I can't remember though. I think I just did it at the end when, I wanted to say, look, I did form Scandinavia. King, okay, so we have an heir who's a 525. Nice. I think there's a load of Karls. How many Karls? Is that a common name? Apparently this is the first and there's a second one. He named his son after himself, Fair play. Don't know any world leaders who've done that, but apart from the obvious one, Franz Karl von Habsburg II, not Junior, which maybe was a bit, 1712. They probably weren't calling their kids Junior just yet, especially not in Austria. They're probably giving them Austrian names. I kind of want to fight Ragusa, but they are allied to France of all people. That is France's way of getting back at me, isn't it? For stealing Savoy. You can't have them. And apparently they're transferring me their trade power. That's been going on for a while. When did we last fight Ragusa? Should we vassalize them as well? It's not the worst idea, Add them into the mix. Timurids have internal conflicts. I'm saving it just in case the Commonwealth, that is a war for their secession or whatever. Probably not going to happen. Timurids doesn't look like they fell apart, but obviously they're probably in a rough place. The Ottomans, Russia, these big Indian nations. It looks like Delhi just took a lot of these guys. I don't know, maybe it's the same. I mean, these guys are these two don't show up on the list, but I imagine they're pretty strong as well. Out in Asia, not that that really affects the Timurids, and there we go, Scandinavia was formed. Pretty cool. Are they a great power? Well, Sweden is, but I think, yeah, there you go, 8th place, just behind Russia, although obviously that's heavily biased by this penalty. Everyone's suffering from it apart from Great Britain at the moment. I'm still second. I will remain in second. The Ottomans are miles ahead of us. Deccan is catching us, and France is sort of there. Obviously, France is always growing sort of steadily out this way, whereas I grow in giant chunks. I take off the Commonwealth. And obviously, Spain is wrapped into my numbers, so France is probably quite far ahead. But we only get half of Spain's points. Well, that was my decision. Sweden are more aggressive than me. I thought I've been in a lot of wars, you know, just constantly winning, attacking people, doing well. But no, apparently it is the Swedes who love the war the most, and now the Scandinavians, I guess. Are they like mixing in with their Viking heritage? Maybe some parts of that merging with the Danish. Either way, we will go and bulldoze the Commonwealth. I will hold the border provinces. I'm sure I'll get given something every time they beat me to it. I need to be more on the ball and attack first. But there we go. We'll go plow into this anyway. Shouldn't be too difficult. What are the numbers looking like? Oh wow, they called in a lot of people. Savoy has to join, obviously. Spain's brought in. Spain brings in Spanish La Plata and New Granada. Utrecht, I think it's just allied to, we're in a little triangle, which is pretty cool. But yeah, this should be pretty one-sided. 250k to 42, 46 to 14, 160 to 16. Yeah, we're like 10 times bigger in certain departments. This is going to be quite a crushing victory, I would imagine. One of the final stands of the Commonwealth. I don't know how much war score do you need to conquer the whole of the Commonwealth that remains. You'd still need 383%, but when you think about it, that's me once or twice with Sweden, the Ottomans once, and Russia once. Now, they probably won't take 100% worth every time, but, pretty quickly, maybe a couple of wars from all three parties. Me and Sweden tend to go together, Russia alone, Ottomans alone, and this will be finished. Like, there won't be anything left, which is quite crazy to think about, really, but won't be long now. Let's go grab all of their forts. Oh, there's too many. There we go. Everyone's on their way to a fort. Should be pretty easy to get this wrapped up. Get a big old chunk of war score. Nope. Tell us absolution with slavery now banned. Ooh. It seems the transatlantic slave trade will see a sharp decline. I don't know what the Ottomans, they're not even in the Atlantic, so I don't know, but okay, that's cool. Someone said, can I do absolutionism? I have no idea how to do that, but if I knew that there was a way to ban slavery in Austria, I certainly would do it. But yeah, I don't really know where the button is to do so. Savoy is very happy, and they're paying me money. Thanks, guys. They really wanted to be a part of us. I don't know. Maybe they were scared of somebody else. I don't know who. They were allied to me in France, so there probably isn't anyone to be too scared of. But either way, they wanted to be part of us. I mean, we're doing pretty well, so I'd understand why some countries probably would at this point want to give up their independence to be part of Austria. It's not like I'm a terrible leader, he says, or, I'm not being mean to my people. Right, there we go. Diplomatic level 25. Keeping very far ahead. All the Commonwealth territory is now almost sieged out. There's one more fort up here. We'll go ahead and grab that, and then hopefully these guys will be separate pieced. A couple more to go, actually. But yeah, this will be another pretty big defeat for them. It's been a sad decline for the Commonwealth. No longer a great power or anything. Pretty rough. Spain is losing to Brabant. I don't know where Spain is. They're just ignoring them, I guess. But oh, Spain is in Brabant. That would explain all of that. Sweden not having so much luck, or I should say Scandinavia now. It's not going to happen. I just royal marriage someone I'm at war with. How the heck did I manage that? No, that was East Frisia. Okay, they had the same flag, or very similar flag. I got worried then. Yeah, theirs is like, oh no, they're completely different, but they're black and yellow. Confusing enough. Stop giving stuff to Sweden, Spain. See you there. Give it to me. Lorraine. Mate, I'm going after Lorraine. If they weren't allied to France, which they're actually not. How are you? Oh no, that's France, that's why. I thought I was clicked on. I was like, how are they getting trade power from France? Okay, Lorraine is guaranteed by France. But they are allied to Flanders. Now, sadly, I think Flanders is allied to the UK, or to us. Something like that. Yeah, oh no, we're taking their trade power. Okay. We could attack Flanders to get to Lorraine or Brabant individually. Potentially. Could be an option. Oh, we have 32 here. This is only decreasing a little bit more than normal. 0.04. That's not too bad. 7 heretic princes, 2 provinces not in the empire. Is Savoy not technically in the empire? I'm in charge of them. Piedmont, can I add a province for them? Can I just... No. Okay, well, once I've integrated them, we'll have at least fixed that. 4,800 ducats. I'm sure one day that will reach out. Right, is this war going to end? Oh, there's another fort to grab. For some reason, Scandinavia was struggling. They seem to have turned it around now. But yeah, one more fort. We'll go siege that out. And that should be like... Oh, no, this one's still going too. But 80%. It's on its way up. There we go, 88%. One more to go. And we should get a peace deal that may be semi-favourable. Probably not. Probably won't get given anything. I should go start occupying stuff just in case we are to get given something. Oh, they just started producing a load of 1 stacks and they're going to have to... I'm about to walk through it all. That sucks to be them. I know the feeling. I definitely know the feeling of how annoying that is, so I do feel a bit for them there. There we go. I'm going to go grab some of the border provinces that I kind of want to get given, because it looks like we're not going to get too many if we're not careful. Sweden's been given quite a few of them, even though I've sieged all the forts. 78%. Come on, you gotta get out of this one sooner or later. They did this before, didn't they? Maybe that was somebody else. Didn't peace out till, a bit longer than I would have preferred, but it doesn't matter. I don't want to be defender of the faith. A lot of pressure. Augsburg. Who are you? Oh, these guys. I guess we could do a royal marriage with them, in the hope that maybe we get to have a personal union over them. I mean, their duke is 23, so probably not going to die anytime soon, but you never know. 17, 15, healthcare is probably still a little dodgy. In Austria, I don't know, maybe everywhere. Probably everywhere. I mean, we're one of the most advanced countries in the world, but I don't know if all these other smaller ones are quite as up to date. I mean, wow, look at their technology. It's pretty similar to ours. It's better than ours. Never mind. That looks good. Diplomatic reputation, 4.8. 120% boost to improve relations. It's pretty good. Okay, this guy is now in charge. 18 and his heir is 18. Don't know how they pulled that one off. I'm assuming they're brothers then with the same name, not father-son. 5,000 ducats. We got 3 diplomats. There's just so much to do. You won't accept. Solid. We don't need war goals on anyone anymore. We've got imperialism and everything on everyone. Close. War's over. Commonwealth will cede all of that to Scandinavia. I got nothing. Utter scar. Oh my goodness. Look at that. That is ridiculous. Okay, I'm a bit worried about that. Maybe we'll have to reconsider our relationship with the Commonwealth, with Sweden or Scandinavia. That's a bit frustrating. I got nothing. Utrecht got stuff off Brabant, which is annoying because that's, again, I didn't want that happening. Yeah, we might have to reconsider next time. Scandinavia wants help. How far we float, push the boat out for them, because that's not really on. I did all the work on the forts and didn't get anything. What was I trying to find? I'm trying to find a button and I have completely forgotten. I want to turn off the forts for now. But yeah, whatever. I'm going to get ready for my next war. Just forget about it. It's fine. Move on. I mean, if it keeps the Ottomans less focused on us and they go after the Commonwealth next, I can just back out at that point, can't I? It's 100 ducats. It's fine. We got 5k in the bank. Right, Saxony. Oh wait, I can just enforce religious unity peacefully. Demand that they change. Yes. Last chance. There we go. Protestant again. If you don't stay this time. Big doo-doos for you. I'm coming for you. It is going to be bad news. Right, Trier we could fight. Lüneburg would join in. I don't really want to take anything, so I don't know if I should use these war goals though. I kind of just want to release any nations that I can again. Keep breaking up the HRE. where possible, and just they're the obvious target, aren't they? Right, let's just take what's on the border. What's this called? Oberpfalz. There we go, we'll call it that. East Frisia, you are getting on this. Utrecht and Milan, you can get in on this. I don't need to bring in anybody else. I don't even know where Lüneburg is. Somewhere in the mess. I'm sure they won't be ridiculously strong. But yeah, we'll just plow on in. Should be pretty easy. I'm sure the others will deal with Lüneburg. And there we go. We'll break them up again, hopefully. Trier and Lüneburg. Yeah, I'm sure someone else. Spain might find Lüneburg for me. They're in there somewhere. Goodness knows where. Lose 500 ducats. For once I can actually afford to pay that. It's fine. In we go. Let's see, where is Lüneburg? Oh, it's these guys. Okay, well, they're a one province, so that doesn't matter. I won't be doing anything mean to them. But yeah, this should be a pretty good, quick victory. Hopefully we get through their fort levels. They're quite high. Level 6, level 4. Yeah, it's going to take a while. Too many diplomatic relations. Oh, wait, how do we have... Oh, we lost the modifier that gave us 8. Okay. Does it hurt to break a royal marriage? I think it does. Dynastic. Send an no, wrong button. Dynastic. Break royal ties. Okay, 1 prestige is not that much in the grand scheme of things. Okay, war underway. Obviously, I do need to fight a war at some point to like conquer some land, because if we don't, we're not going to be getting stronger. Maybe this chunk here, just make sure Sweden doesn't get that, and then yeah, obviously the Ottomans and Russia will probably take a lot of the rest, and it's going to be all blobby and just down to what's left behind. But yeah, we need to just make sure we do keep expanding a little bit, not forgetting to expand. See, at the moment we're fighting a lot. Most of the wars we fight are just to change people's religion and break up other nations. We're not actually focusing on our own strength. Now, obviously, Spain is kind of growing all the time. I think Spain... Oh, wow. Okay, but Spain is doing a fair bit of colonizing, I guess, so that helps. And they are... I mean, obviously, I have to declare the war. I don't really know how to expand Spain, but maybe a war with France is on the cards just to give Spain some strength. But I don't want Spain to get too strong. Don't want them running away, you know? They're semi-free. They're independent. I don't mind. They can do what they want internally. Just don't declare any wars. To be honest, it's not a feature of the game. If they attacked France, I'd be down to help. You know, I wouldn't be against it. I just haven't really done it, but I'm sure we could win. I mean, let's just have a look. This would be who would be fighting. Me, Spain, Savoy. That would be a huge war. I'm not going to plow into that one, but at some point, it might happen. Right, we have 99%. Lüneburg, you do not have to cede your province to Utrecht. They've got enough, okay? Give me some. Actually, I know I should take their money, guys, but come on, look at them. Look at them. I'm gonna let them off just to fine. They didn't do anything wrong. Trier, on the other hand, cannot apparently release any nations. Apparently, there's no nations in this space. That is absurd. How? Return cause. I mean, could this work? I don't want to give Saxony anything, but you can give that to Hesse. Give that to Pomerania. Don't give that to Lorraine. Lorraine's annoying. Saxony. Give that to Hesse. And treaties, war reps, trade power, give up your claims, stop expanding basically. You won't be ceding anything. Okay, see, how is there no one to be released? But there we go, we make Hesse a little bit bigger inside them. That's maybe a penalty. Give away some of their provinces. That will annoy them, I'm sure. Yeah, that at least breaks them up. Oh, their border gore is grim. Split them right in half. Yeah, or into 3s actually. And Pomerania. Yeah, just create some border gore at the very least. Maybe 26 princes. It's getting worse. No one's voting for us either. Okay, right. Let's try and improve relations. Nuremberg, Magdeburg, Utrecht, and Salzburg. Be the final act of this episode. Nuremberg, improve relations. Salzburg, improve relations. Magdeburg, improve relations. Utrecht, improve relations. But that'll be it for this episode. So as always, if you have enjoyed, be sure to leave a like and a comment down below. Be sure to subscribe as well if you're new to the channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.